We are looking at Angie's Spark page from Russia with Love, Travel Dossier by Angie Ketron Shihane, July 10th and 11th, 2018. Perfect. All the information we need to know what we're going to be looking at. And what a fantastic start image. And the text is placed perfectly here, not over top of the building. What a spectacular scene. I encourage you guys to come back and look at all of these Spark pages. We go through them pretty quickly, and we don't read through all of the information you guys have researched and added. So take a few minutes in the next couple of weeks and go back and explore. So, our first glimpse, 8 a.m., July 10th, 2018, was of the seemingly abandoned isolated fort. Research revealed its name, Fort Alexander. Further investigation exposed the Russian government as having used this facility to conduct research on the plague and other bacterial diseases from 1899 to 1917. A great start to our journey through mysterious St. Petersburg, Russia. Perfect. A little research. A lot of you guys have been doing that, and it really adds to the depth of the stories you're telling. So we come to this gentleman, your Russian guide, and she talks about meeting him. He's 26 years old, speaks 5 languages, and he has his own concierge travel business. And basically, she also tells us without a visa or a Russian licensed guide, you'll get locked up. So very important to know these things before you head off to a different country. And we're scrolling through. Fantastic scene. First stop, secretly captured. Whisked through a back entrance. And importantly, the guide has friends in all the right places. Once again, I really like how Angie is dealing with the images. So we do get to stop and see the full image without words or anything distracting over top of it. But as we scroll through, we get that information. So here's this little girl captivated, and she goes on to tell us that the Russian Museum provides the guests with handheld audio guides that offer detailed information about each exhibit in the visitor's native language, and that the child was mesmerized by the exhibit. So perfect, and that is a fantastic image, by the way. Those eyes, you can just see the intensity and the interest here. So that's a fantastic moment. Another full image. And this time the text is coming up on the side, so it's not covering the image. So the placement is working really well. Discovered the Russian crown jewels, miniature replica, located in the new building at the Hermitage Museum. Once again, more information, a timeline to go with that. So we're scrolling through. Second stop. The site of the assassination of Alexander II, late 1800s, and more information. Beautiful interior shot. Floor-to-ceiling glass mosaics cover every inch of the interior. Once used as a storehouse for hay during wartime, the church caught fire. School children spent hours each week cleaning the mosaics by hand to restore the luster. The Russian Vodka Museum. The tastings, sardines, lard, and pickles were not worth bragging about. I like that. Final destination on the 10th at the ballet, and then the image was not permitted, but was covertly captured with an iPhone X. I love my iPhone X. I hope you do too. Fantastic image here. Very few people out there, just 1, 2 that I'm counting right off the bat. Very unusual, I would guess. 9 a.m. in the morning of July 11th, talking about where you're at. Informational. The Grand Duke Paul had an aviary, several ponds, and a few bridges. His mother's palace is substantially more spectacular, so he took several of her paintings. The colors here just draw you in. Interior shot. chandelier. It reflects the Grand Duke's love of birds. Note the crystal feathers. So calling our attention to what's important. Another beautiful shot. Fabergé egg. Talks about a little bit of the history of the egg. Each egg is said to contain hidden treasure. The content of this one are not revealed. Lunch. Beef tongue and polenta. It actually looks really good. This cracked me up. Mousse for dessert. And it's nice, the movement of the image in the background coming up like this, not just static. And then here we are, where Elias cuts himself and Angie had to hold on to the saber. Love the shot. I enjoy seeing shots with you guys in them as part of these presentations. And I loved this shot when I saw it on Facebook, and I still do. The champagne is gone. We have to race back to shore to catch our ship, or we will be left behind in Russia. And then done. So one thing I might do, if you have a website, add the website here or an email address. It's fantastic. It takes us from start to finish of this journey, and it is well done. So congrats. What a fabulous adventure you've had. I can't wait to see more.